Distribution, and unit 9, theories of distribution, rent and wages. Unit 10 deals with the theories of distribution, profit and interest. And last one, black fifth, deals with the welfare economics. In this welfare economics, unit 11, concept of welfare economics, and unit 12, neo welfare economics. These are the contents of microeconomics 2, right? Today we will discuss about the market structure analysis 1, unit 1, concept of firm, industry and market. The market structure analysis, and it's consisting of 2 units. First unit deals with the meaning and objective of the firm, difference between the firm and industry, and the concept of market and the classification of the markets. In these markets, the equilibrium of the firm with the help of total cost, total revenue, and marginal cost, marginal revenue approaches. Okay, so this unit deals with the concept of a firm, industry, and market. Okay. First of all, the primary aim of the unit is to make clear about the concepts firm, industry, and market. Yes, here is a concept of market. What is the meaning of the firm? What is the meaning of the firm? The firm.
Meaning and objectives of the firm.
Okay. A firm refers to a unit of control. Firm refers to a unit of control. It hires the services of factors of production for a productive operations. The firm takes decision regarding commodity to be produced. So it can be said that selling cost and pricing policies. Finally, the aim of the firm is to maximize profits. Okay. Here is the concept of the firm. A firm is an individual organization or unit of productive activity. So it mobilizes resources such as raw materials, labor, and etc. The concept of firm to produce goods and services. It sells goods and service to other firms and individuals. So according to law, the firm may be an individual, it may be a partnership firm. So it may be a corporation or cooperative firm. So here is the objectives of the firm. The main objective of the firms is to maximize profits. Profits. So here is some of the firms have other objectives also. One is the full cost pricing. Second one is a satisfactory levels of profits, satisfactory levels of profits. Third one is the maximization of sales. Fourth one is the managerial utility function. Fifth one is the rate of growth. These are the objectives of the firm. Okay. Next one, the concept of the industry. The term industry covers all the businesses and factories that convert raw materials into goods or that provide useful services. So the industry produces all the goods and services required by society and distribute them to consumers. So the term is also used to describe a group of businesses that produce a similar product or service. Similar product or service. So all the factories like mills and other enterprises that produce steel. Here is a, for example, are known as the steel industry, as known as the steel industry. And next concept of the market. Concept of the market. Do you know about the concept of market? Anybody know about the concept of market?
A
The
market
term,
is a place where all the goods are being brought and sold.
yes, yes, yes. Okay, very good. That here is the concept of market. The term market means a particular place or facility where goods are bought and sold. Okay. We often speak about the like Mumbai market and Hyderabad market, etc. In economics, the term means it is used in a much broader sense. No, a market is established irrespective of time and place. Whenever two groups of transactors like buyers and sellers are there to undertake exchange or transactions. Okay, exchange or transactions. Here is the buyers and sellers may be spread over a whole city or region and country and in the entire world. So here is a one economist, Carnot. As for the according to Carnot, uh, it has been defined market as not any particular place in which things are bought and sold, but the whole of any region in which buyers and sellers are in such free intercourse with one another that the price of the same goods tends to equality easily and quickly. As for the according to Carnot, sorry. As for the according to Carnot, he has defined the market. So next concept.
Sir, please can you elaborate this
Hello,
meaning of market about Carnot?
Carnot. Market
Can you
as
elaborate the meaning of the
okay. Here is a Carnot defined as a market as not any particular place. Market as the any particular place in which things are bought and sold. Okay.
So please check your connection, please.
Hello. Here is some network problems. Sorry for the disturbance. So, as for the according to Carnot, market as not any particular place in which things are bought and sold, but the whole of any region. Okay, any region. And here is a classification of the markets. Classification of the markets. One is the on the basis of place or area. On the basis of place or area, markets have been included on the basis of place or area. One is the local market. Second one is the regional market. Third one is the national market. And fourth one is the international market. These are the classification on the markets on the basis of place or area. Place or area. And second one on the basis of time. On the basis of time, here is a Marshall has divided the markets like one is the daily or very short period market or market period, and second one short period market, third one long period market, and last one fourth one secular market. These markets are based on the basis of time, and third one on the basis of competition. On the basis of competition, markets can be classified into two types. One is a perfect market and second one is a imperfect market. Anybody know about the perfect market? Okay, perfect market. Here is a market is said to be perfect. A market is said to be perfect when all the potential sellers and buyers are promptly aware of the prices at which transactions to take place and all the offers made by other sellers and buyers, and when any buyer can purchase from any seller and conversely. This is known about the perfect market. And next, imperfect market. It means a market is said to be imperfect. A market is said to be imperfect when some buyers or sellers are both are not aware of the offers being made by others. Being made by others. It is known about the imperfect markets. Imperfect markets. In this imperfect market, it is divided into the subcategories. One is the monopoly. Second one, monopolistic competition. Third one, duopoly. Fourth one, oligopoly. And last one, fifth one, monopoly. Okay. Monopoly means there is a single producer. There is a single producer or seller who control the market. Who control the market. There is a single producer or seller who control the market. It is known as the monopoly market. Right. Next, monopolistic competition. It is characterized by a large number of firms and product differentiation. Product differentiation. In this monopolistic competition, a large number of firms produce somewhat different products, which are close substitutes of each other. Close substitutes each other. Next.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, sir. Monopoly. Just now you are told about monopoly. Can you give an example for this monopoly, sir? Just you are telling that just you're reading and telling we cannot understand. We can also read this in the books also, sir.
Okay.
We are
Here
not
is
getting the matter.
Okay. I will explain. In this monopoly, the average revenue and the demand curve always slopes downwards to the right. Here is that there is no need to differentiate products because no close substitutes are available. Here is in this monopoly concept, no close substitutes are available. And goods, no substitute
Sir,
goods
you
are
need
not
not to
available.
worry. You can also tell us in Telugu also. We can understand, sir. Don't be suffer, sir, please.
Okay. I will explain. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఒక సింగిల్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్ అంటే మొనోపోలీ అంటే ఏకస్వామ్యము. ఓకే, ఏకస్వామ్యం. ఇందులో ఏంటంటే ఒక అమ్మకందారుడు మాత్రమే ఉంటాడు ఈ మార్కెట్ లో. అమ్మకందారుడు మాత్రమే ఉంటాడు. ఆ అమ్మకం ద్వారా మాత్రమే అంటే సెల్లింగ్ అనేది జరుగుతూ ఉంటది, అమ్మకం అనేది జరుగుతూ ఉంటది. సబ్స్టిట్యూట్స్ అనేవాళ్ళు అంటే ఆల్టర్నేటివ్ అనేవాళ్ళు అమ్మకందారులు ఉండరు ఇందులో. ఓకే, అట్లా ఇందులో ఈ మార్కెట్ లో ఈ విధంగా ఉంటుంది. ఇట్ ఈస్ వన్ హోమోజీనియస్ ప్రోడక్ట్ అండ్ కంప్లీట్లీ అండర్ ద కంట్రోల్ ఆఫ్ ద మోనోపాలిస్ట్. ఓకే, duopoly. Next concept, duopoly. In this duopoly, there are two sellers. Duo means two. Okay, poly means sellers. Duo means two, poly means sellers. There are two sellers selling either homogeneous product or differentiated product. These two sellers enjoy monopoly in the sale of the product produced by them. Next concept, oligopoly. The word oligopoly is from the Greek words. That is, oligo means few Volio means few or some, and poly means sellers. Poly means sellers. So voliopoly, there are only few sellers. There are only few sellers. They may be producing and selling either a homogeneous or differentiated product. It is known about the oligopoly. And monopoly. It refers to a market situation. A market situation when there is a single buyer of a commodity or service. When there is a single buyer of a commodity or service. This is about the imperfect market. In this imperfect market includes monopoly, monopolistic competition, duopoly, oligopoly, and monopoly, monospony, right? And the next concept, equilibrium of a firm. Equilibrium of a firm. Equilibrium of a firm. Here is a. It includes total cost and total revenue approach. Total cost and total revenue approaches. Here is the firm equilibrium requires some assumptions. One is the entrepreneur is rational and wants to maximize profits, and second one, the firm produces only one product. In this equilibrium of a firm, first one, equilibrium of a firm, total cost and total revenue approaches. In these approaches, equilibrium of a firm can be analyzed in two ways. One is the total cost and total revenue approaches. Total cost and total revenue approaches. It is known as a break-even chart. Break-even chart. This chart can be used for determining the maximum profits and the level of output. This total cost, total revenue approaches is known as the break-even chart. This chart can be used for determining the maximum profits and the level of output. And next concept, equilibrium of a firm, that is marginal cost and marginal revenue approaches. In this approach, to explain the firm's equilibrium is marginal cost, marginal revenue approaches. Marginal cost and marginal revenue approaches. Okay. And next concept, equilibrium of firm under imperfect competition. In this imperfect competition, average revenue curve and marginal revenue curves are not the same in perfect competition. And next concept, equilibrium in oligopoly. Here is a oligopoly is a market structure in which the number of sellers is small. Number of sellers is small. It requires strategic thinking, unlike perfect competition, monopoly, and monopolistic competition. Under perfect competition, monopoly, and monopolistic competition, a seller faces a well Hello, here is some network problem. Hello. Are you audible? Hello.
Sir.
Sir, okay.
Sir.
Hello.
Sir, you are not understanding, sir.
You are not understanding. ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే అమ్మ ఇప్పుడు ప్రాబ్లం ఏంటంటే మాకు ఇచ్చిన షెడ్యూల్ 8 days ఇచ్చారు. 8 days లో మాకు ఏంటంటే ఈ కంప్లీట్ గా సిలబస్ కంప్లీట్ చేయమని చెప్పారు.
ఓకే.
సో మీకు అంటే బ్రీఫ్ గా అంటే మీనింగ్
బ్రీఫ్ గా కాదు సార్, కాకపోతే టాపిక్స్ అన్న అర్థం కావాలి కదా సార్ నాకు.
అదే అమ్మా.
అదే సార్ మీరు జస్ట్ హెడ్లైన్స్ చెప్పేసి హెడ్లైన్స్ చెప్తున్నారు వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు సార్. జస్ట్ అక్కడ ఉన్న మార్కెట్ ఇప్పుడు ఈక్విలిబ్రియం ఆఫ్ ఫార్మ్, టోటల్ కాస్ట్, టోటల్ రెవెన్యూ అప్రోచ్ అని ఉంది కదా, అక్కడ ఒక చార్ట్ ఉంది సార్. దాని తర్వాత డయాగ్రామ్ ఉంది. దాని కొంచెం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్
అయితే ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు
సార్ దాని గురించి కొంచెం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసినా గానీ మాకు కొంచెం అది ఉంటుంది సార్.
అదే ఓకే. ఇప్పుడు అటు చార్ట్ టు చార్ట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలంటే ఇప్పుడు మీకు కంప్లీట్ ఏంటంటే 8 days సరిపోవాలి. సో ఏంటంటే మాకు ఏంటంటే జస్ట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. కాన్సెప్ట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసేసి అట్లా కంటిన్యూ చేస్తూ వెళ్తాను. మీనింగ్ టు మీనింగ్ ప్రతిదీ అంటే బ్రీఫ్లీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలంటే కొంత ఇప్పుడు టైం కూడా మనకి. అమ్మా చెప్పండి.
బ్రీఫ్ సార్, మీరు చెప్పేదైనా కొంచెం టాపిక్ క్లియర్ గా అర్థం కావట్లేదు సార్.
ఓకే, ఐ విల్ ట్రై. చెప్తాను, నేను చెప్తాను. సరే ఓకే. ఇది ఇక్కడ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆప్టిమమ్ ఫార్మ్. Optimum firm is that firm which fully utilizes its scale of operations. Fully utilizes its scale of operations and produces optimum output with the maximum cost per unit production. In this optimum firm, the short run effort would build the scale of plant and operates it at a point where the average cost is its minimum. The concept of optimum firm in economics. It is important to explain the concept of optimum firm. The optimum firm refers to the best or ideal size of the firm. As for the according to Robinson, he says about that an optimum firm is the one which operates at the scale at which in the existing conditions of technique and organizing ability as the lowest average cost of production, when all those costs which must be covered in the long run are included. It means that a optimum firm is one which operates at the lowest point of long run average cost curve of production. cost curve of production. Here is a one should be noted that one figure is there, the optimum firms. It is to be noted that the plant of SAC under social average cost, it is optimum plant since its minimum cost of production is the lowest of the minimum cost of all other plants.
Sorry, friends, I'm leaving. Not able to understand anything what the sir is telling.
Hi guys.
నెట్వర్క్ ప్రాబ్లం వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ, డిస్కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది నెట్వర్క్ కొంచెం. సరే, ఓకే. In this optimum firm, it should be noted that in the figure, the plant of short average cost is optimum plant since its minimum cost of production is the lowest of the minimum cost of all other plants. Here is the size of the plant is increased beyond short average cost. It results in higher average cost of production. So similarly, the size of the plant is smallest than short average cost of production is higher. So the least cost output, on the other words, the optimum output of the plant, short average cost in figure OQ. If the firm produces output OQ, with the optimum plant short average cost. So it can be said that to have achieved the optimum size. Therefore, an optimum firm is that firm which is producing optimum output, that is least cost output, least cost output with the optimum plant. In the figure, the firm is of optimum size if it employs plant short average cost and uses it to produce OQ. So the optimum size of the firm varies at a great deal in different industries. In agriculture, extractive industry, wholesale and retail trade, optimum size is relatively small. That is the maximum point of the long run average cost curve is reached at a comparatively small output. So in this optimum firm, figure shows a firm whose optimum size is relatively small. On the other hand, the optimum size of the firm in like steel industry, like automobile industry, other heavily industries and public utilities is relatively very large. So that is maximum point of their long run average cost curve is reached at a relatively very large output. This is about the optimum firm curve. Next one. At the outset, it can be concluded that a firm is an individual unit of productive activity. A firm is an individual unit of productive activity. And the term industry covers all the business and factories, that convert raw materials into goods or that provide useful services. And market. A market is established irrespective of time, place, whenever two groups of transactors, that is buyers and sellers, are there to undertake exchange or transactions. Okay, and market exists in every economy so long as two or more individuals are willing to undertake exchange or transactions. And here is a firm has many goals like maximize profits, full cost pricing, satisfactory functioning, maximization of sales and rate of growth, like this. Here is a optimum firm is that firm which fully utilizes its scale of operates and produces optimum output with the minimum cost for unit production. ఇట్లా మనం ఓవరాల్ కన్క్లూజన్ గా ఈ యొక్క టాపిక్ ని చెప్పుకోవడం జరుగుతూ ఉంటది. ఇందులో యూనిట్ 1 లో ముఖ్యంగా ఏంటంటే ఫర్మ్, మార్కెట్స్, అట్లాగే ఇండస్ట్రీ సంబంధించిన అంశాల గురించి ఇందులో చెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది. ఇందులో ఫర్మ్ గురించి మనకి ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాన్సెప్ట్ గా చెప్పుకోవచ్చు. ఫర్మ్ అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాన్సెప్ట్, అట్లాగే మార్కెట్ సంబంధించిన అంశం కూడా వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అని చెప్పుకోవడం జరుగుతుంది.
హలో,
హలో,
మేడం మీకు ఏమైనా అర్థమైందా?
నాకైతే ఏమి అర్థం కావట్లేదు. ఆయన జస్ట్ బుక్ అంతా చదువుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతున్నారు కానీ ఏం కనీసం
నేను
ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్
కూడా
కూడా చేయట్లేదు.
మాదేదో మనం చదువుకుంటే అయిపోతుంది కదా.
మనం చదువుకుంటే అయిపోతుంది కదా, అదే ఆయనతో చదివించే వల్ల మనమే చదువుకోవచ్చు. ఇది ఏంటంటే జస్ట్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారని మనం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు అని మనం
గంట వేస్ట్ కూర్చోవడం.
అదే కదా, అట్లాగే ఉంది సిచ్యువేషన్.
ఒక డయాగ్రామ్ చెప్పలేదు, ఒకటి ఏది కూడా అడిగితే కూడా చెప్పట్లేదు సారు.
చెప్తా అంటున్నా ఐ కెన్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ అంటున్నారు, తను ఏం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయట్లేదు. ఏమున్నా జస్ట్ బుక్ అంతా చదువుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. నాకైతే ఒక్క ముక్క కూడా అర్థం కాలేదు అసలు.
ఇంకా 9 నిమిషాలు ఉన్నది. 11 నిమిషాలు ఉన్నప్పుడే అవుట్ అయినట్టు కొడుతుంది సార్, లేనట్టు కొడుతున్నారు.
ఏమో వెళ్ళిపోయి అనేది తెలీదు. ఆయనకి సిగ్నల్ ప్రాబ్లం అంటున్నారు, మరి ఏమో తెలియదు.
ఆయనకి సిగ్నల్ ప్రాబ్లం ఒకటి ఉంది. సార్ వెళ్ళిపోయాడు ఆల్రెడీ, లీవ్.
ఏమో ఉండొచ్చులే. అది
మిగతా
సిగ్నల్
వాళ్ళందరికీ
కూడా సరిగ్గా
అర్థమవుతుంది, ఎవరు కూడా రెస్పాండ్ కావట్లేదు.
ఏమో తెలీదు.